about my own journey. This journey is a journey of freedom. I am not here to take sides. I love Israel because Israel is a democratic country. I love Israel because I love democracy. I love Israel because I love a country that respects and protects personal and religious freedoms and protects people from the absolute control of religion. That's the reason why I stand by Israel. It's not stand by Israel against Palestinians. Stand with democracy against dictatorships and against absolute control of religion over people's lives. As we see what's happening in Egypt right now, do you think it's accidentally that I had to witness the birth of Hamas that was born in the womb of the Muslim Brotherhood, which is there is no difference. There is no difference between Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhood. When the Muslim Brotherhood won the elections yesterday in Egypt, this means that Hamas took over Egypt. The southern border of Israel right now is in danger. And we witnessed the rise of the Muslim Brotherhood not only in Egypt, we see it in Jordan, we see it coming in Syria, we see it in Gaza Strip, in the West Bank, Tunisia, Libya, Morocco. One unity for the first time. The Muslim Brotherhood and Hamas are coming on the heart of one man. Now when we're facing this type of problem, and we understand the ideological depth of it, if we keep insisting on ignoring that fact, we will have more terrorism, we will have more extremism, and this new generation will destroy itself and cause a huge damage to the body of humanity. I understand the Muslim Brotherhood mentality and the Hamas mentality, and somehow it is a curse, because I feel the responsibility to share the real nature of these movements with the world, but there is lots of controversy about it. And I feel that I am handcuffed with lots of political correctness, and people consider me as a very controversial. And I'm saying it's not a matter of being controversial or not, it's a matter of telling the truth. We're dealing with very dangerous movements that they're motivated by an ideology that we really need to fight. And we need to learn more about its nature. So I came back here to Israel because this is also my country. And I did not have any agendas, believe or not. Me and my friend Sam and my partner is a filmmaker in Hollywood working on Son of Hamas movie, and he came to join me. We were sitting having a coffee, and he said, would you like to come to Israel with me, because I'm visiting my family? And we booked the tickets right there on the spot. There was no governmental plans. We didn't have any political agendas. We came here as independent, free people in order to show a new generation a way of freedom. Again, my journey is a journey of freedom, ascending in the world of intellect, coming from a dark place, a place of ignorance, a place of intolerance, to learn on my own almost, and reason, and have a higher understanding of what's going on. Then I had to make very difficult and hard moral choices for my life that cost me everything that I have. Today is not the time to surrender. It's a time to keep going and to inspire a new generation to fight for their freedoms. They may disagree with what I say, and I understand the sensitivity of shame that I brought to my family and on my nation. The most shameful thing in the Middle East is to work for Israel against the will of Arab countries. I understood that, and I did it voluntarily because I want to set an example to the new generation. Don't be afraid. If you believe in something, stand for that thing. Even if you do a mistake, we all do mistakes. Every person does this type of mistake, so why to be afraid? But it's hard to lose identity, to lose family, not to be able to talk to your mother, to your father. This is the human drama that intimidates many people, and they rather to stay silent. Today, I ask this new generation to speak out loud. Enough is enough. We see the obvious and clear mistakes of our leaderships here in the Middle East, and this is the time for us as new generation to speak out loud and make a difference. And we should not be afraid of anything. That's my message to the new generation. Now my message to the rest of the world, that we need to do something about this ideology. The real motivation behind suicide bombers and extremism. I know this is very sensitive, and what I'm about to say is not accepted by many people, especially in the free world. We have an Islamic problem in the region. We have an Islamic problem. Islam protected itself for more than 1400 years with walls of isolation. And it kept its absolute control over people's lives for many years. I think this is the time to expose the real nature of Islam. Islam is not a religion of peace. It's a religion of war. And most Muslims don't understand the real nature of Islam. And I say based on my experience and my knowledge of the real nature of that religion. I came to the realization that it's impossible to show people that nature. And I thought the best way to show the world the real nature of that religion is to expose the real nature of Muhammad and his history. We look in a free world, we see movies being made about the lives of many influential leaders, except one, untouchable. Nobody can talk about him. Nobody can put him on a camera or draw a picture of him. That is the Prophet of Islam, Muhammad. And I think this is the time, and I would like to announce this here from Jerusalem, next to the Temple Mount, that this is the time to expose the lives of Muhammad by putting him on the movie, on a camera, to the entire world to see the real nature of Islam. And this is our project that we are working on. And later on, I would like to let Sam Foyer, the producer on the movie, to explain to you and answer your questions if you are interested in this. Thank you so much for coming today, and would love to have your questions.